Okay, so part two. I got these things shooting out. I'm not quite sure where this water's coming from. It might be, looks like there's other sources of it as well because it's flowing out to right there. So, be on the lookout for it. It looks like there's another drain right there, which probably, if I'm guessing correctly, and I go up this nifty looking structure, it will be draining out into here. Let's see. Or I was wrong, and it's pumping back up. That would make the most sense. And look, there's a broken umbrella. Interesting story. My umbrella flipped inside out, and that is the first time that it's ever happened to me in my life. And the steps are big. I should have used the one side part that has smaller steps. And up here, it looks like we got another kind of pier type thing going on. Like I said, if you're watching all of this, you're crazy. And there's a crow, and I would just like to go on record to say that the crows in Japan are probably the loudest damn crows I have ever heard in my life. These things are so loud. There you can see some of the big boats again. Oh man, looks like we got some more cranes coming up too on this side. See, and there is that giant orange thing again. And I am convinced that this has something to do with the museum, but I'm not going to find out until I leave this park, which I've been in for quite a long time now. You can see this is like the last, what, 20 minutes, and this has been all walking. That's pretty much how all of my days have been. Well, my only day so far. It's been 9 a.m., go out, walk, come back. And I get the feeling it's going to be like that today. I think I'm going to Nakanone, something like that later today. Apparently it is the mecca of otaku culture and has super rare otaku products like vintage manga and rare items that you can't find, that people have either sold them or so forth, and I don't think I can go out onto that pier. Doesn't look like I can. So, oh, there's a fishing net. I can go fishing right now. Oh, that brings up another interesting thing. They have fishing pits here. Just this little random body of water. I saw it on the way to Harajuku, and it's just this random body of water that they throw fish in, and it's like in America how they have those little fishing pits and you just sit there and fish, except they have extremely small, very little pits with very small, very little rods. They just smack into the water every now and then and hope they hook a fish. Look at this boat. Look at these buildings. This is amazing. There's a big yellow boat. It says Yote Maru. So I'm eventually gonna find out where I am. That is a giant boat building, and I was correct. It is a building that is a giant boat. Check this out. That is amazing. I applaud you, Japan. I applaud you greatly. There's those cranes I was talking about again. Now, who needs a beach? This is such a great view. You don't even need to be swimming in this. This is just so neat. Now look, we got, I don't know if you can see that, but you can see the barnacles eating up on the little barge pier thing here. I'm kind of curious as to when these are open so I can try to go to it, but I imagine it's not open until like spring. Which reminds me that my umbrella just flipped upside down again. You see this? This is what happens. Hang on. I should get on this. I think Japan has a severe umbrella epidemic. This umbrella is completely busted now. I should probably buy a new one since I just borrowed this from the hotel, but they said if I break it, it doesn't really matter because I got a million of them, so whatever, I'll deal with it later. I just know I can't. They make you put your umbrella in these little sleeve things and compartments, and it was barely fitting with 3 broken stems. Right now it's got 5. See what I told? Oh no, that's ducks. Oh wow, there's little duckies out there. I thought that was a crow at first. Like I said, these crows are like the loudest thing you'll ever hear. I can hear one like way in the distance right now. Probably that same one I saw, which was probably about 1 kilometer ago at this point. Oh, and it looks like the museum isn't open, and my umbrella flipped upside down again. A good thing it's so broken that I can just do that. Oh no, it's Marine Shop. Now look at this boat. This is such a neat looking boat right here. And it's not just because it's a giant orange boat. It's because you have this Viking-like looking lifeboat on it. And I don't know. I don't know if these are fishing boats or if these are the like taxi boats they have. It's looking like they're probably the fishing boats, but I could see this being a taxi boat. And looks like that's the exit. It's fenced off. So I can go one of 2 ways. Let's go up here. There's the train that I was on. And I was right. That is the museum. The giant boat-like structure is a giant museum about boats. How awesome is that? And there is a Hello Kitty bus. Look at this. It's a double-decker Hello Kitty bus. Can you beat that? I think not. So it looks like this museum's closed. And the bad news is I can't get on this train because I paid for a train from the Daiba Oaken station, which is further back past where I started, but let's just get a view of this giant boat museum of boats, Museum of Maritime Science. So I'm gonna stop bothering you now. Here's the Hello Kitty bus. My battery's at about halfway, and I'm not even halfway through the day. I think it's like 1:30, 2 o'clock. So anyway, this bus is pretty sweet. I want to be on this bus for the rest of my life. But okay, let's get. Alright, I'll talk to you guys. Ooh, that thing looks cool. Check that out real quick. It's got like this random ball on top of it, and it looks like the ball actually spins. So, alright, I'm gonna walk around here a bit more. For the most part, I'll be not typing most of this because it's all in the videos, but yeah. So anything you missed, I'll make sure to write about. Later.